He does go the cat. Is he also Scarf Cat? Is he also Scarf Cat? If he's Scarf Cat, that's fine. No, he's not. Get fucked, cat. Let's go. Alright, howdy ho, neighborinos. We're here today for week 3 of the PAC, that PAC, going up against Rewt. And look at his team, dude. Meowscarada, dude. You think I can't roll an R? Rotom, Iron Hands, Tera, anything, Armarouge, Lucario, The Table, Mismagius, Wiggly, little baby Garchomp, little baby Glimmora, and Cloyster, who can also Tera into anything. So this one's tough, dude, because both Cloyster and Armarouge are Pokemon that can kind of, like, one good turn and they can pop off, and I'm scared. So we're trying to bring a good amount of priority and, you know, just some heavy-hitting stuff, and we can hopefully not get full swept. But anyways, team builder in 5 minutes or less. We have, first of all, Iron Grundle, the Iron Bundle with the heavy-duty boots, Freeze Dry, Hydro Pump, Flip Turn, and Substitute. It's just one of those Pokemon that really only needs 2 moves most of the time. So if I get into a scenario where I just want to switch out, we just off Flippity Flip, nothing, no big deal, no nothing, you know, keep momentum up. And then we also have Sub, so that if we want to try to outplay Sucker Punches from the cat, we can do that. Next we have Bernadette. Hopefully I'm going to click Bitter Blade this game, dude. I haven't been able to use that freaking sound effect, and I took the time to make it. What am I doing with my life? But we're SD, Bitter Blade, Shadow Sneak, and Shadow Claw with the Ghost Tera. I had a really hard time picking what I wanted to Tera into this game. Like, there's just the unknowingness of their Teras made it really hard for me to pick my Tera, so I just went with Ghost just to have the strongest Shadow Sneak possible. Honestly, that was the kind of the end result. I really didn't know what to choose. I think there's 2 ways this game can go, and they both end in like 14 turns, so we'll see, you know. Then we got Glimmora, the Glimmora, Stealth Rock, Mortal Spin, Power Gem, and Earth Power with the Focus Sash, but it is not our designated lead for once. I don't want to, you know, you don't want to get into the habit of doing something every week, because then anyone that watches your videos is going to be like, okay, well, obviously I'm going to hard counter turn 1, you know. So we're going to bring some other stuff. We're going to keep the Sash, but we're going to not lead with it, which will be cool. But yeah, pretty standard, you know. Next we got the Choice Specs Infiltrator NOIVERN, Hurricane, Terra Blast, U-Turn, and Dragon Pulse. This is another just amazing Tera user this game. Look at his freaking flying resist. It's a Rotom. So Specs Hurricane does so much damage to stuff. Specs Terra Blast still does so much damage to stuff, but doesn't miss. So hopefully we can, you know, click some of those buttons. It might be a tough choice picking between Bernadette and NOIVERN of what to Tera, but I think it needs to be NOIVERN. I guess if I absolutely need to kill something with a Shadow Sneak, we can do it with Surreal Edge, but I think just as far as just sheer breaking potential, Choice Specs NOIVERN just absolutely goes in here. And then also Dragon Pulse. I had Draco, but I realized if I'm going to click Draco, I'm going to click Hurricane, you know? Even though I know the damage is a little different and the accuracy is a little different. But, like, if I'm going to click a move that I'm comfortable with missing, it's going to be my strongest move. And then also, yeah, it's Dragon Pulse just in case we want to kill something like the Rotom that, you know, the one resist, you know? So that's pretty cool. Next, we have Choice Scarf Florges. We have Choice Scarf Florges, just named Don't, because just don't, dude. It's been said enough. Alright, just don't. Moonblast, Baton Pass, Psychic, and Trick. I just didn't know what else to do. Scarf, Moonblast. I don't know why I said like a scarf. I said like I had a retainer, you know? Scarf, Moonblast absolutely goes in here. Look at that. Girl, look at that body. You know, like, it just does so much damage to everything. He doesn't really have a resist. His Steel type is, you know, a Lucario. And then his Poison type is a Glimmet. So that's pretty cool. But, Armarouge is a little bit scary when I'm scarfing into Moonblast, so might not want to do it too much. And then we also have Life Orb, Persian, again, just strong priority. Fake Out, Taunt, U-turn, and Bite. This is actually going to be our designated lead. Don't want rocks going up. I have a NOIVERN that doesn't have boots for once in my life, so I don't really want rocks to go up. Spikes, I don't mind as much, although that is still a bit of an issue, but as long as rocks don't go up, that's pretty cool. And it would just be Glimmet or freaking Gabite that would be setting them up. So that's going to be the team. We play Rewt here any minute now, so I'll see you in the battle. Alright, we're going to learn a thing or two, right? And we're going to record before we click search. I was watching a Mountaih video, and he was like, oh, well, obviously I'll just click record first, and then you don't get thrown into the thing. And I was like, huh, that's a pretty reasonable and smart thing to do, you know? Do 5 battles and get tossed in there. I think we area 0. Yeah. Playing Rewt. GLHF. Okay, he brings the... Oh god, he brings a table. We got table. We got Rotom. We got hands. Armarouge. Meowscarada. And Lucario. Okay, so both electric types, 4 physical types, 2 special, but AV hands is definitely an option. So we see no Mismag, no Wiggly, no Glimmet, no Cloyster, and no... He literally just brought the top 6. So that means he does not have Stealth Rocks, he only has Spikes. That is so incredibly good for me. I like that a lot. So we are just going to lead with our cat. Just gonna lead with our cat. We can get a big fake out off on something. Any damage I can get on Rotom's cool. If I can break a potential stash of the cat, that's also pretty neat. Yeah, let's do it. This is pretty scary though, you know what I mean? It like, to be fair, it is a little on the scary side. Yeah, he has... Well, okay, look, technically he brought both... well, I said both. He did bring the Flying Resist. He brought the Steel type and the second Electric type, but no. Cat looking like a threat. Figuring out what Armarouge does is going to be probably pretty annoying. He leads AEO, which is the Rotom. I'll take any damage I get on this thing. I'm just going to click Fake Out. If he wants to go into... he does just... Ooh. That does over 25%. That does over 25%. From a Persian? Okay, no, I guess yeah, that would make sense if he's like Spadef. Okay, that was more than I expected. This damage off is already amazing. I'm gonna U-turn into Florges. Oh, he's Scarf. Okay. Makes sense. So he's Scarf Rotom. That does make more sense than being like a Spadef wall. Okay, so that means NOIVERN won't beat it, and that means Florges won't outspeed it, but Florges takes hits from it all day. Yeah, so Armarouge is really the only thing that wants to take Scarf Moonblasts, and we'll see what type it wants to end up being as well. You ended up threw up. Hard hands. Alright. Hit him with that U-turn. So I could go Florges now. I could go Glimmora. Actually, rocks are looking pretty nice. So I'm going to go Glimmora. We are Focus Sash. And I do also have the Earth Power, so I can... He also doesn't have a Grounded Poison. And his removal is Avalugg, but he doesn't have a... Yeah. So we're going to get up rocks here. Rocks and then probably an Earth Power after. Mayhaps. We'll see if he wants to take an Earth Power. You know what I mean? He's probably Assault Vest. I don't know if Belly Drum makes full-on sense here. But I could definitely see AV take some bundle hits. All that fun stuff, you know. But yeah, there's no real sense in going for any damage right now, as he's probably just Drain Punch anyways. So we get up our rocks. Nice. As he goes for Volt Switch. Okay. Nice. So Hands has Volt. Which means that's probably for sure AV. Which means probably for sure AV, right? So he can go out into his cat. He can go Rotom again. He goes back into AO, but dude, literally this taking damage is amazing. It's in Hurricane range once it comes back in. Now, I can force him to hit a pump here. I could go Florges. The only problem with Florges is the Armarouge, man, you know? I also don't really want to just take a pump. Let's go Florges. I don't know why I went all the way down there. We'll go Florges. We're both Scarf on our walls here, which is pretty funny. Fast and fashionable on the old walls this week, huh? Oh, he goes hard T-Bolt. Okay. Nice. So he's going to see that damage and know that I am offensive, you know? But we'll throw for Moonblast. Armarouge. Yeah, we'll see, you know? Yeah, we'll see, you know? But AO having to come in and take rocks one more time. Assuming he doesn't go... Well, you wouldn't go Avalugg on this. But he's probably like, something's afoot here, dude. But we know Rotom has... His Scarf has Volt. And T-Bolt. He stays in. Holy shit, dude. Alright. That's actually amazing. NOIVERN. Definitely going to be our Tera now. Jesus Christ, man. Love to see it. I'm curious what the difference in damage is versus Tera Blast and Hurricane on Iron Hands. I don't really have a way to scout his set just yet, but... Iron Hands... Also, I'm still doing one screen, so... He does go the cat. Is he also Scarf Cat? Is he also Scarf Cat? If he's Scarf Cat, that's fine. No, he's not. Get fucked, cat. Let's go. No spikes. Amazing, dude. Oh, get fucking Scarf Florgested, dude. You know what? Don't. I thought for sure he would have seen that damage and known I was offensive. I'm like very minimal bulk. Very minimal. I'm like 68 HP or some shit. That means now Armarouge does become a problem. Now that he realized I'm Choice Scarf, he could probably just go hard into it and do something I probably won't care for very much, you know? If he does go Armarouge, I think I might have to go hard Surreal Edge. Might have to go hard Surreal Edge to at least be able to get some chip damage on it. But it will be nice to see what the item situation is on the Armarouge. Is he going to be Boots? We'll see. He does go Mega Man. We see no Boots, which means we could see a Weakness Policy. We could see Specs, Scarf. All of these things are possibilities. I don't really want to sack Glimmy more. This thing still has good potential to do damage. I think we just go hard Bernadette. I think we should go hard Bernadette. If he's like Scarf Psychic. There's not much I can do about that. But I also don't want to... Oh, it goes for sub. Okay. These sub lefties. Okay. So I will just wait. Which one's Claw? Okay, that's Sneak. I'm glad I looked, because I would have assumed that that one was Claw. Yeah, I'm just going to talk Shadow Claw. Not even going to say what I was about to say out loud, because that would freaking suck. But we are Infiltrator NOIVERN, so even if we get bamboozled here, we should be fine. We got the Shadow Claw. Substitute fades. And he goes for Side Shock. Okay. That does a good little chonker. That does a good little chonker, dude. I think I just continue to throw off a Shadow Claw. Just gonna continue to throw off Shadow Claw. Like I said, if he is... I don't like that. Oh, fuck, I don't like that. Don't care for that at all. No, sir. He's water. Okay, well... Could be worse, let me tell you. Could be worse. Shadow Claw. Crit. That helps a lot. That helps a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that does kind of help a lot. Sorry about that, but I'm taking it. So now... So Bernadette has once again not clicked Bitter Blade. Where the fuck? Surreal Edge dies to Arma. I think I just go NOIVERN. We go NOIVERN with choice specs. I'm going to click, not Hurricane, but I'm going to click, we're going to Tera, and we're going to go for that Tera Blast. This does such good damage. This does such good damage, dude. We always have Bundle in the back. Avalug's probably going to be sturdy, which is going to be annoying, but... we now have lost our Ghost type as well, so we can't spin block. But, yeah. Nice. Armarouge dies to NOIVERN. Avalug, Lucario, and Iron Hands left. If Lucario comes out, I'm going to assume it's like Scarf, but I'll probably just stay in. If Iron Hands comes out, I'm going into Glamora. If Avalug comes out, I'm going into Glamora. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Although, it goes into Afru who is going to be the Iron Hands. So we'll go hard into old Bernadette now, you know? So at least he'll set up the T-Spikes, which won't do anything except for poison this if it comes back in. You know? He could also just Volt Switch here. He could also just Volt Switch here. Goes for Heavy Slam. Okay. Glamora is going to go down to Hands. I need more damage off on this before I think it's going to be in range. Let me see here. Florges versus Iron Hands, max. Oh, fuck. Level 50, that makes a lot more sense. We're only doing 34 to 41 if he's like absolute max. So we need more damage off on this guy. Yeah, definitely need more damage off on this guy. So let's go into Shitty Kitty. If he switches out, he'll be poisoned, which will be helpful. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm in fast forward, which is pretty funny. I just fake out, yeah. just gonna fake out. He does withdraw. Probably into the table. Coffee table, yeah. $31-17. Okay, so we don't die, which is unfortunate, because that means he will get off a spin here. But I'll U-turn. Which means we got one more good fake out in us. One more good fake out in us. And let me see how much NOIVERN's doing to the table, huh? Avalug. Hurricane does a fuckload. I like that. Hurricane do be doing a fuckload. And I think, well, Florges is probably more expendable. I think NOIVERN wins. Florges is doing a similar amount, but is a little bit more expendable. So I'm content with that. He does get that rapid spin off. Yeah, we'll just Moonblast. He is a pretty speedy boy now, though, you know? It's a pretty speedy little guy. Nice. That does under half. Okay, but he dies, so that's pretty perfect, actually. Florges is gonna die to Avalug. Now, he is under half. NOIVERN, Tera Blast should kill. Let's do that. NOIVERN and Tera Blast. Hurricane. I probably shouldn't Hurricane. So Avalug dies to NOIVERN. Now Iron Hands has saved his HP, which is pretty scary. Lucario also existing is pretty scary. Goes into I threw up. So this is going to eat this, which does kind of suck. God, Sleep Token's so good, dude. Tera Blast only does about 30, and then we probably straight up die to a Wild Charge or other move. I could sack off our cat, but that leaves me with only special attacker. But the cat dies to one hit anyways. Let's sack cat. I'm gonna sack this cat. Hard Ice Punch. Alright. So Persian's gonna die to hands. I think now we need to go NOIVERN and click Hurricane. Yeah, we gotta go click Hurricane. I think that the 2-hit KO. It's potentially a 2-hit KO. And we don't die to an Ice Punch. Please hit. Please. NOIVERN Illy. Please. This also puts Bundle in a position where it probably has to hit a pump, which is annoying. But Florges was in range of like a Bullet Puncher and Extreme Speed anyways, which is pretty scary. Okay. Okay. So when you talk about worst case scenarios, when you talk about the absolute worst outcome of a turn, that just lost me the game probably. Yeah, that'll lose you the game, dude. Hey, that'll lose you the game. Fuck my life. Oh, I have a message. I wonder who it's from. Okay, well, yeah, that'll do it, dude. Looks like this is gonna be a fucking hot, frothy 2-0 loss to Rewt. Losing to Jack on a crit, and then losing to Rewt on a freeze does fucking suck. Our only chance now is to freeze him back. Bundle, can you do what needs to be done? Bundle, can he do it? Bundle, can he do it? Ah, piss. We live a Drain Punch, which is pretty funny. Alright, he gets one more chance to freeze. One more chance to freeze, although we're in range of any priority move that Lucario definitely has anyways. But it is pretty funny to try. Grundle? Grundle? No, he didn't do it. That sucks, man. Both of our losses so far have come from absolute dong water of luck. But that's Pokemon for you. What are you going to do, man? We try to have fun and play this game, and you kind of sign yourself up for that when you click Hurricane, you know? Maybe I should have just clicked fucking Tera Blast. But Tera Blast didn't 2-hit KO, so I don't know. You know, that's just what I get for having Bundle and for having a Hydro Pumper and a Hurricaner on my team. It's pretty tough. But we were supposed to play yesterday, and I had just like the shittiest end to what was at once a good day possible. Was just not in a good mood, and Rewt was very nice about me pushing to today. So that was very nice of him. And that's karma, being like, you did your good deed for the day yesterday. Have a little bit of luck, you know? It's whatever though, man. We're 1-2, which is still better than how we've started in most leagues nowadays. So like and subscribe, do all that bullshit. What are you gonna do, man? I've been more unlucky and good this gen, huh? You know. Stick around for the bonus track if you want. Peace. All right, bonus track. Look, this is gonna be a tough one. Okay. This is gonna be hard to get through. Okay. I need to come clean. You guys know I like to keep it real with you people. You know. The backdrop's down. You can see my room. I'm in my undershirt from work. I'm coming to you bare bones right now to tell you a thing or two. Really just the one thing. But something happened this morning, and I'm not very proud of it. And I figured I should just go ahead and get in front of it and get it out there so that when the details do come out, you guys will be kind of like the first to know, and I'll have already, you know, I can already put my spin on it, rather than deal with the backlash of the media and, you know, Twitter and all that stuff. So, it's with a heavy heart and a solemn... It's with a heavy heart and a solemn attitude, I must tell you guys. I must come reporting to you that I've failed you. I failed myself. I failed my parents. I failed the public education system. And really, I failed the workforce. I failed who I thought I was as a person, you know? I, this morning, did the unthinkable, and regrettably, I must inform you that I took a shit before work. I know, me too, man. Me too. Taking a poop not on the clock is downright borderline diabolical behavior. No one should ever, during the work week, dude, as a red-blooded, hard-working, blue-collar American, you gotta shit on the clock. If you poop on your own time in the middle of a 40-hour work week, I don't know what can be done. You gotta fix something. You got something's wrong in your brain chemistry, in your bowel chemistry. One of your chemistries. I don't know. I couldn't help myself, you know? And look, it's not the worst part. It's not the worst part. Not only is taking a poop when you're going to clock into work in 15 minutes already such a bad time. Every poop you take Monday through Friday should be at the expense of your employer. I've been saying this for years. I'll die on this hill. I'll die on this shit hill. I say that, but I didn't do it. Something came over me, you know? It's called Jack in the Box for dinner. That's what did it. I guarantee you that. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is I had just taken a shower. I know. It hurts me too. I know. I can't even look at myself right now. Not only did I not get paid for a bowel movement, something I've been trying to do consistently for years now. Not only did I use my own restroom, my own toilet paper, I had just taken a shower. I mean, hair still wet, had just taken a shower. Which is, that's just backwards, man. Everyone knows you don't shower then poop. Then you kind of got to shower again at that point. You know? It doesn't make any sense. You know what? I consider myself to be a very logical and reasonable, and look, pretty silly too, but like I can usually think my way out of most situations, you know. But there's no logic to this. There's no rationality to this. I don't know what happened. I just had 4 Jack in the Box tacos at about 11:30 last night, and I couldn't make it to 8 o'clock. I clock in at 8. I was almost late because I had to take an emergency grumper, you know? But if you clock in at 8 and at 7:41 you're fucking hunched over praying to God that you not only make it on time, but he makes his tummy ache go away, you got something going on with you, dude. You got something wrong. And that's why I'm here to get this out in the open. I want to talk about it. I want to clear the air, which is what I did in the restroom at 7:41 this morning. I told myself I wasn't going to laugh this whole fucking... Oh, I almost made it. I almost made it through the whole 6 minutes of this without giggling. But hey, what are you going to do? Yeah, this is very dumb, and I just wanted to... it just was silly, and I just needed to, you know, talk a little poop. You know, sometimes you gotta talk a little poop. But why would anybody ever watch this? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I will see you guys for the next week of the PAC. Or, yeah, peace.